Un groupe de Hong Kong. Mais non, c'est le prochain.
What did he say?
He said his assistant told him that there was only Spanish people, and he's like, are they Spanish?
Chinois.
Chinois. Okay. I would like to welcome you at the Einkorn facility.
歡迎大家嚟到呢一個古老小麥嘅倉庫，
And I would like to present you the boss of the Einkorn facility.
想介紹呢度嘅老闆。
We call him the tall boss because he's very short.
我哋叫佢高大威猛嘅老闆，因為佢好細粒。
His real name is Jerome,
佢個名叫做 Jerome，
but we all call him Blondie.
但係我哋個個咧叫佢叫白頭佬啊。
We say it in French, le blond.
喺法文咧叫做 le blanc， 即係白色。
But when my father introduced Blondie and Gary, my father said, "This is Blondie." So now he's Blondie.
咁因為佢爸爸
present
好早已經識佢㗎啦，咁啊介紹佢嘅時候已經叫做白頭佬啊，咁所以就到而家為止咧都係叫做白頭佬。
Maintenant, c'est à moi de parler.
Now it's his turn to talk. I'm going to translate word for word.
所以而家咧就輪到佢講啦。
Bonjour à
頭先
tous.
都係咯，
Hello,
琴日都係咯。
hello everyone.
Et
大家好，
bienvenue chez nous en Provence.
Hello everyone and welcome at our place in Provence.
歡迎大家嚟到我哋嘅地方喺普羅旺斯嘅。
Je vous présente Nicolas.
I would like to present to you Nicholas.
呢位就係 Nicholas 啦，
Ceci est mon apprenti depuis une dizaine d'années.
He's been my, comment on dit apprenti?
Élève.
My student for the last 10 years,
佢
talking about me.
Nicholas 咧係喺10年嘅，已經係佢嘅10年嘅學生啦。
Il a réussi tous ses diplômes avec succès.
He has managed all of his diplomas with success. As in all the tests, all the diplomas that.
咁佢已經通過晒佢嘅
Mais j'ai pas fini de te
測驗啦。
Mais sinon, moi, à part Blondie, c'est Renard Jérôme.
Other than Blondie, my name is Jerome.
除咗白頭佬之外，我個名叫做 Jerome。
Je suis lavandiculteur
I am a lavender grower,
佢係種植薰衣草嘅，
et céréalier.
and I grow cereals.
佢亦都係種植穀物係。
Sur l'exploitation familiale que j'ai repris il y a 25 ans.
On the family farm that I've taken over 25 years ago.
咁喺呢一度咧，全部都係佢成個家族或者家庭即係辦嘅一個地嚟嘅，已經超過25年啦。
Les fondations de l'exploitation agricole sont les plantes à parfum, la lavande. Lavande, lavandin et sauge clarée. Ce sont les fondations premières de l'exploitation agricole et du terroir où nous sommes.
The foundations of this farm are the essential oil plants, the lavender, the lavandine, the clary sage, all of the essential. These are the foundation of the farm, and the terroir. The terroir in French is a complicated word, so let's translate this first.
OK， 咁佢呢個基地啦，或者係嘅農場咧，最主要最核心咧，其實就係嗰啲精油嘅用作物，包括薰衣草啊各樣嘅植物。
Terroir means when something comes from a very specific location, it gives it a specific flavor, specific taste. This is what we translate to chemotype sometimes in essential oil. But in the south of France, terroir means that we are very proud of the landscape, the soil, and the, I would say, work that needs to be done to obtain something here. And it translates to a very specific oil, to a very specific product. So it's the location and everything around it that gives it this. It's a word that's very simple in French, but very difficult to translate.
好啦，佢頭先咧教咗我哋一個法文叫做 Terroir，咁咧呢一個字咧就係喺當地即係融合咗當地嘅文化、當地嘅味道啊，當地嘅氣息啦。咁所以咧喺呢一度南法咧，其實咧係有一啲特定獨特嘅植物咧，係可以令到咧佢即係有佢嘅獨特性咯。
Vas-y.
Ensuite, par passion et par envie d'innover, on a introduit le petit époque.
By passion and wanting to innovate, we have introduced Einkorn to the family farm.
咁因為咧佢哋好熱愛耕種，咁所以咧佢哋就研究咗咧點樣去種植呢一啲嘅古老小麥啦。
Je te traduis, vas-y.
J'ai travaillé le petit époque sur ma propre exploitation pour commencer.
Share with others.
Nicholas, where is Nicholas?
I have worked Einkorn on my own farm to start.
佢喺自家農場嗰度咧，係嘗試種植，開始種植呢個古老小麥嘅。
Et par la suite, j'ai motivé des agriculteurs autour de moi pour arriver à faire du volume conséquent.
And following that, he's actually went to other farmers around him and tried to teach them and motivate them to start growing Einkorn again.
咁喺佢自家農場開始去種植古老小麥啦，咁啊種得啱為止啦，跟住然之後咧就開始咧去其他附近佢嘅同行嗰度去教佢哋咧點樣去種植啱嘅，用啱嘅方法去種植古老小麥啦。
On a continué à grandir parce que c'est un produit qui, en le faisant connaître, a pris de l'ampleur.
We have continued to grow because once Einkorn starting to be more known, it has gained a lot of size. A lot of people were wanting it, demand.
咁因為咧佢慢慢開始去種呢一個古老小麥啦，咁佢發覺咧原來越嚟越多人知道咩嚟嘅，咁跟住咧就越嚟越多大嘅需求啦。
Qu'est-ce que c'est le petit épeautre?
What is Einkorn?
知唔知咩係古老小麥啊？
Le petit épeautre, c'est la plus ancienne céréale que l'homme ait commencé à exploiter,
À cultiver.
à cultiver, exploiter et consommer.
Einkorn is the oldest grain that mankind has ever started cultivating and eating. It is older than rice, it is older than corn, it is older than wheat. It is the oldest grain mankind has ever cultivated.
古老小麥咧係由人類歷史而起咧，係最老最古老嘅一個小麥嚟嘅。咁係仲老，即係仲耐過米啦、粟米啦，同埋小麥嘅。
C'est une céréale qu'à l'heure d'aujourd'hui, elle n'a pas été modifiée génétiquement. Donc elle est toujours à son état naturel. Elle est exactement comme elle était 9000 ans avant nous sommes aujourd'hui.
It is a grain that has never been selected or genetically modified. It is exactly the same way it was 9,000 years ago in the wild.
呢個古老小麥咧係完全冇任何嘅基因改造啦，係同9000年前嘅古老小麥咧係一模一樣嘅。
C'est ce qui explique l'atout et l'intérêt de cette céréale.
It is what explains the interest and the... It's hard to do your job. Les atouts. It is what explains the beneficial and the interest of that cereals.
咁所以咧解釋到點解啲人咧係會對古老小麥咧係咁有興趣去研究啦，同埋因為佢古老小麥有好多好好嘅益處。
C'est une plante très rustique et adaptée à notre terroir. Notre terroir qui est chaud, comme vous voyez, et peut être sec aussi. C'est très bien adapté à chez nous.
It is a plant that is very rustic and that is very adapted once again to the terroir, so to the landscape here. It is capable of growing in the very harsh, warm and dry weather we have.
咁呢一古老小麥咧係好有韌性嘅，係可以咧喺呢個咁樣嘅環境底下咧就生存到嘅。
Il y a un engouement parce que céréales, déjà par sa nature, mais aussi parce qu'elle a de grosses qualités gustatives au niveau du goût.
There's an interest because it's a cereal in general, but also because there is a lot of flavor with einkorn.
咁其實咧有好多人咧對呢個古老小麥咧係好多研究啦，咁但係咧都有喺味道上面咧都係好特別同埋都幾好味嘅。
Ce n'est pas qu'une légende, c'est un produit qu'on peut transformer à plusieurs destinations, qui est très très bon et pour la santé, pour le goût, la nutrition, le climat, le réchauffement climatique, etc.
It is a product that is very interesting for the health, for the nutritional, for the climate, for a multitude of factors which makes this grain very interesting. And I'll speak more about this after.
咁所以呢一個嘅古老小麥咧，其實咧係對個身體個健康啦，同埋嗰個環境啦，各樣咧都係好好嘅。
Je laisse le soin à Nicolas de vous le faire découvrir dans des plats qu'il va vous cuisiner lui-même certainement.
I've let Nicholas let you cook and try einkorn along this journey so that you can discover einkorn.
Oh, we will cook.
No, you've been eating einkorn every day.
OK， 係佢就話咧，佢俾Nicholas 咧俾機會俾我哋咧係去食嗰啲嘅古老小麥嘅食物啦。頭先我哋 lunch 嘅時候又食咗啦，咁啊所以咧又可以學習多一啲關於古老小麥嘅故事。
Nous pouvons en faire du grain pour cuisiner comme le riz.
We can cook it as a whole grain, just like rice.
我哋可以咧當佢好似飯咁樣樣煮嘅喎。
En faire de la farine pour faire des gâteaux,
Des pâtes,
des pâtes, et tout ce qu'on fait avec de la farine en fait.
du pain.
Bread, ouais. Oui, pain, etc.
We can turn it into flour, we can make bread, we can make cake, we can make pasta.
我哋亦都可以咧將佢磨成粉啦，變成麵包啦，或者係意粉啦，或者係一啲蛋糕都得嘅。
Nous faisons aussi des pâtes, du couscous, du flocon pour le déjeuner.
We also make pasta, couscous, we make flattened, like oats, like how do you call the flat oats?
Yeah, the flat oats.
Yeah, that, but flat einkorn.
咁亦都咧有整一啲叫做 couscous 啦，我唔知中文係乜嘢啦嚇。
Couscous.
係啊 couscous 啊，係細細粒嗰啲，或者咧係扁嗰啲麥皮咁樣樣嘅，都可以咧由古老小麥咧整出嚟嘅。
Est-ce que vous avez des questions?
Do you have... Attends, laisse-moi finir de t'introduire parce que j'ai même pas eu le temps de te présenter. Do you have any questions for Blondie?
有冇咩問題啊？仲有冇？
Apart from here, anywhere else in here grow same crop?
Or anywhere
Apart
else
from
grow
here?
Yeah,
einkorn?
this area. Any other part of the France grow?
The whole area where we grow lavender, we grow einkorn. And I'll explain because einkorn is really a part of our fields. But yeah, this whole area, this is where all of the einkorn we grow is brought back to, but we grow in a very large area in the south of France.
Hear you. What about our property?
What about what?
This stuff. What are you reason?
Provence or
Yes,
other than
we.
Provence.
Other than
Is
Il y a du
Provence the
petit
only
épeautre ailleurs qu'en Provence, en France?
Il s'en cultive un petit peu, mais ses qualités gustatives ne sont pas à la hauteur de chez nous parce que le climat n'est pas le même.
He said yes, you can find a little bit of einkorn outside of Provence, but the flavor and Nutritionals are not as good because it's not in our terroir. Farmers are proud.
咁頭先呢個問題咧，其實就問除咗普羅旺斯之外咧，仲有冇邊啲地方咧係可以種到古老小麥㗎？咁白頭佬咧就話其實都有嘅，不過咧嗰啲味道咧爭啲啦，因為咧佢嗰個叫做 Terroir 咧，其實就係話因為當地就係南法擁有嘅特別嘅環境氣候，先至可以種到嗰個獨特好好味嘅 Einkorn 古老小麥啦。
Just to give you a little bit of perspective on Blondie, because I didn't get a chance to fully introduce him. T'es la combien de génération de lavandiculteur? Troisième? Ton grand-père ou ton arrière-grand-père? Quatrième. He is fourth generation lavender grower.
佢係第4代嘅薰衣草嘅農夫。
From the very beginning, his family and him were devoted to organic agriculture and keeping population lavender alive.
咁係由一開始咧，佢哋嘅家族咧已經係致力咧係去用有機嘅方式咧係去種植耕種真正嘅薰衣草。
Blondie has always been very interested in nature, protecting nature. This is also why, and I'll explain you'll understand how Einkorn is important here, but this is also why he was one of the ones to push to keep Einkorn alive and redevelop it in this region.
咁佢其實咧都好致力咧係保護呢一個嘅古老小麥啦，同埋嗰個環境氣候啊，同埋持續性。咁所以咧，佢係其中一位即係好致力去保護呢一個古老小麥嘅農夫。
He is a very good farmer, but he's also an incredible engineer. At the very start of Einkorn, he actually built himself all of the equipment in order to be able to dehusk, clean, and process the Einkorn because there was no such thing at that time.
So he's very much like Gary. 咁所以咧，佢其實除咗一位好好嘅農夫之外咧，其實咧佢同阿 Gary 真係好似佢自己咧，佢會去建造一啲嘅儀器啊，呢啲嘅機械嘅工程師嚟嘅。咁所以咧，佢由一開始咧，佢當時係未有一啲嘅機械咧，去整走嗰啲古老小麥外面嗰啲硬殼咧，佢已經喺度研究整咗呢啲嘅機械出嚟㗎啦。
Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you, Blondie.
OK， 多謝多謝。
Toujours pas de questions?
Ah, t'inquiète, je vais expliquer toute l'histoire et tout. Et après, parce que si je leur demande des questions maintenant, et j'ai pas fini. Wait for the question. I'm going to explain everything to you and probably answer all of them. But
OK。
thank you, Blondie. Go have ice cream.
Merci beaucoup。
Merci.
係。
Dans 4 jours.
法文嘅多謝晒就係 merci beaucoup， 我哋講一聲俾佢聽，等陣。
Ça fait lundi. Ça fait lundi.
Stop 咗，得可以 stop。
Lundi, t'es là.
Thank you。